it's all lies. I'm the truth and I'm about to make the song cry. Get out my way, you just a small fry. And your boys crash dummies, they the fall guys. Big money when I talk, I've been having my way. I've been doing what I want. Big truck gon' roar, you should see it when it run. Getting too much money, I ain't passing no blunts. Stop gassing up your lungs to be talking on the net, but when you see me, you gon' run. I don't know no damn Kareem, but I'm a hunt, so throw him off the roof since this nigga wanna stunt.
Bankroll stacking, I got plenty dough. If you tryna bust some weed, I got plenty smoke. Yeah, I like my girls ratchet, I got silly hoes. Only paper in my pocket, how it really goes. Get up on my level, bitches plenty flows. Ratchet gang on the pop, let the see me go. I'ma let them hang, ain't no tippy toe. Follow me,
don't be calling my phone, I ain't fighting over hoes, man. You can have her back, plus she was getting old. You can put me under pressure, I ain't never gon' fold. I keep a cool demeanor, but my heart's so cold. Plus when I'm out shopping, I ain't looking at a price, knowing I'ma run it up, cause I'm out here living life. Keep thinking shit sweet, buddy, you can roll the dice, but I don't advise that if you wanna keep your life.
keep a bankroll stacking, I got plenty dough. If you tryna bust some weed, I got plenty smoke. Yeah, I like my girls ratchet, I got silly hoes. Only paper in my pocket, how it really goes. Get up on my level, bitches plenty flows. Ratchet gang on the pop, let the see me go. I'ma let them hang, ain't no tippy toe. Follow me,
you can have that bitch, I got plenty. I'm still watching for the ops and I got many. I put us on my back, then I turned up my sit. Got a little mixed chick, mean as fuck, but she pretty. And when I talk, I'm a poppin', cause when they talk in circles, Big Ratchet be the topic. And niggas said that they gon' stop it. Well, I'm down to play COD, bodies get to dropping.
keep a bankroll stacking, I got plenty dough. If you tryna bust some weed, I got plenty smoke. Yeah, I like my girls ratchet, I got silly hoes. Only paper in my pocket, how it really goes. Get up on my level, bitches plenty flows. Ratchet gang on the pop, let the see me go. I'ma let them hang, ain't no tippy toe. Follow me, let me show you how this really goes. Keep a bankroll stacking, I got plenty dough. Yeah, I like my girls, but they like I silly hoes. Get up on my level, bitches plenty flows. Ratchet gang on the pop.
Oh man, are y'all ready? I don't think y'all ready, man. Get the lights up, double tap.
I wanna fuck with you, I wanna talk with you. Here I go calling you, block me again. Calling new apps and I'm texting your friend. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. But you know I'm still fighting my demons. Oh, damn. Baby, you acting so crazy. Answer the phone and you not gonna say shit. Playing them games, I'm not about to chase you. Making them statuses, calling me basic. Oh, that's how you been feeling lately. Send me the voicemail, testing my patience. Working my nerves like we on the day shit. Could've been major. Insecurities really just made you believe I'm a player. No, I can't lay you. I can't give you no time, I gotta get back to the paper. Speaking of pay, I need it so much in my hand, I can't even fit in the state. But I can't wait up, hoping one day you wake up. Wake up, I wanna fuck with you, I wanna talk with you. Here I go calling you, block me again. Calling through apps and I'm texting your friend. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. But you know I'm still fighting my demons. Oh,
don't wanna fuck with you, don't wanna talk with you. Calling my phone, lucky I never see sex in my face.
let's go. Get the lights up. Hold on, man. You see, I don't even see enough. I don't even see enough likes on this screen right now, man. See, I think y'all think that this ain't Ratchet TV. I think you don't realize where the fuck y'all at. So we finna give y'all 2 minutes to get y'all shit together. If I don't see 500 likes hit that screen, double tap your screen right now. If I don't see 500 likes hit that screen, I ain't giving y'all shit. Because what I got for y'all tonight, you can't get nowhere else. The truth is on the way. The Alexis Ware case about to take a crazy fucking turn. Let's go. 2 minutes.
Baby, let's forget the past, we could kill the games. Cause I'm missing you, I'm hoping that you feel the same. Staying up late nights and I can feel the pain. You know it only gets sunny when you feel the rain. And I can see your skin reflecting in the moonlight. Like the candles, I'm just trying to get the mood right. Damn, look at all the time that we wasted. But what's the damn odds that we'll make it? Forget the outside, cause they don't know the history. If you could read my mind and you'll know what you meant to me. They say time heals wounds even mentally. You know you gotta let it go if it's meant to be. And if it's meant for you, then it's meant for me. I'm feeling you, I know you feeling me. All you gotta do is keep it real with me. I'm so toxic, how you deal with me?
I can hear you like an echo. I can't let go of you, no. Are you waiting up for my call? Do you think of me at all? If we ran out of money, my jokes stop being funny, will you stand by me, honey? Oh, oh, oh. If I told you all my secrets, you knew my deepest regrets, am I still who you'd be with? Falling back in love, like we're on a Paris street and dying on my knees. Say you still want me. Falling back in love, like we're on a Paris street and dying on my knees. Say you still want me.
Hey, no I'm tone bite, no I'm tone bite, no I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, no I'm tone bite. Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We gotta talk, Ratchet Gang. We gotta chop it up. Look, tonight, we got to take a deep dive back into the Alexis Ware case. Now, in this Alexis Ware case, I've covered this case for the most part for the whole 3 years she's been missing. I mean, I've taken some breaks, rightfully so, but every time I take a break, I reel everybody right into me. I tell you, sayonara, I'm done. I'm off the Alexis Ware case. I've done enough. I tell you all the time, I'm not talking about this shit no more. South Carolina, y'all ungrateful for my presence to be out there in South Carolina. Y'all are so some of y'all, not all. I love South Carolina, but some of y'all are so ungrateful. I have given you some of the most credible information in the Alexis Ware case, and you still doubt me every time. But I've never let y'all down. If I've told you I got something, I got it. I told you I'm going out to South Carolina. I know what's up with this girl. She was held for ransom. I knew it then. Go back to my coverage when I first started the Alexis Ware case. Tell me, am I lying right now, chat? Drop the gems if I'm telling the truth. Drop the caps if I'm lying. Did I not go out there to South Carolina with the ransom money because I knew she was being held for ransom, and I told y'all I spoke to the family and they all agreed with me? This was the first week I covered the case. I already knew this. This information was given to me, and I've been getting the most credible information in this Alexis Ware case, period, point blank. Let me turn my speakers up. That's what it is. Let me get my speakers up. Hey, there we go. All right, hold on. I want y'all to hear me tonight. I want y'all to feel me. I want y'all to feel me tonight. Salute. There we go. Okay. I'm getting my sound together, y'all. Oh, hold on. Let me do it like that. Hey, all right, there we go. Boom, there we go. Okay, perfect. So, I've gave y'all some classics when it comes to the Alexis Ware case. I mean, it's been a lot of cases I've given you classics, but when it comes to this case right here, I'm sick of hearing the talk about you're doing this for clicks and views. You doing this because you need clout. What fucking clout comes with Alexis Ware? That case been dead for so long. No one's even talking about Alexis Ware no more. If I want to do clicks and views, I could be talking about Diddy right now that they just put a clip of him in prison. I could be talking about that. I could be speaking about anything else in the world than Alexis Ware. Nobody is speaking. Look, humble yourselves. Nobody's talking about this shit. The only reason people bring it up is when I do. When I shut the fuck up, no information comes out. I've proven this time and time again. So tell me now, what information have y'all got in the Alexis Ware case in the last, well, since you've last seen me talk about this? Since you've last seen me talk about this, what information have y'all got in the Alexis Ware case? I'll wait for the chat to catch up. We're going to just sit here for a minute. And we still don't got 500 like shit. If 50 people don't double tap that screen, I'm not even going to give y'all these recordings I got. Because I got the whole drop. If you want the drop, hey, look, you're going to show some respect in this bitch tonight. Salute to Belinda Scipio for being a member for 15 months. Salute to Reese the Swagstress. I appreciate you for being a member for getting that membership. And Tatiana, I believe that was you who threw that 10 piece up. Salute to Tatiana for the $10. I appreciate you for starting off the show with $10. I believe that's all we got. Yeah, that's all we got on the screen. So if y'all want to support the channel, donate to the channel by sending a super chat, super sticker, or cash app. I appreciate that. If not, just double tap the screen and get the likes up. That's the least you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. So we need 15 people to double tap their screen. Woke the God, thank you for being a member for 15 months. Y'all dropped the flowers for Woke the God, Reese, the Swagstress, and Belinda. I appreciate all three of y'all. Salute to Mary J for being a member for 13 months. It says you're supposed to be a moderator. Hit me up on the back end so I can get you your wrench. Salute to Miss Bombshell Diva for being a member for 25 months. Salute to Christy Reed for the $20. I appreciate you, Christy Reed. Salute. It looks like y'all about ready. It looks like everybody's about ready to get this started. So we uncovered some stuff the last time we was over here. How many people was over here last time we talked about this, which was 2 days ago, Friday night? Raise your hand in the building. Was you in here Friday night and you seen what I put out? If you picking up what I'm putting down right now, salute to Jess B for that $20. Says smash the like button. Salute to Jess B for the $20. I appreciate you. Salute. There we go, gang. I like this shit. Now that's the energy I like. We already got 50 on the screen. Let's get 50 more on the screen. Let's get another 50. Let's go, man. I want to turn up tonight. I got something for y'all. So look. What I'm about to show y'all tonight, just know everybody in South Carolina knows, they know what happened. If you in the streets, you know what I'm about to present is true. The streets is watching me real close. I see all y'all following me. Omerta, didn't I promise y'all one thing? Didn't I tell you I would cook y'all in the end? Didn't I tell you I would come back to cook Omerta when this is all said and done? I'm not afraid of no gangbangers. I'm not afraid of gangsters. I'm not afraid of nobody that I cover. I've talked with some of the toughest gangsters that exist on the internet and some OGs. I've been in every system you could think of, prison systems. They talk about RatchetTV. The streets, they talk about RatchetTV. I don't fear nothing except for God. That's it. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. The only time I ever have fear was when it comes to God. When I'm speaking on Jesus, that's the only fear I have. I don't fear nothing that bleeds like me. I don't fear none of you niggas. So in order to get justice for Alexis Ware, I had to dive into the streets. When I went out to South Carolina, I was in every hood possible that you could go to. So I was in every street, every project, every hood. So I've talked with everybody when it comes to this Alexis Ware case. Salute to Angie for that $5. Says nothing but the truth. RG4L, salute to you. Salute to Capri. Says good evening, gang king, and to all my Mod family. Let's get the likes up. I appreciate you, Capri, for the $5 salute. So we gonna get this tonight. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on another demonstration for y'all to let y'all know what the facts are. And I want to put everybody right back on board to some information that went right over everyone's head, including mine. And this person that I spoke to today completely blew my mind because it was something that I missed. Going back and just listening to, not going back, when I'm listening to her and I go back and I start listening to things that were going on or at this time, I'm like, hold on. How the fuck did I miss this? How did everybody miss this? And this information flew over everyone's head and no one paid so much attention to this. There was players right in our face. I'm thinking, do I play the recordings first to connect the dots from the receipts I got? Or do I show the receipts and then show you the connection and break down the conversation with y'all? Because it's two conversations. I have like an hour's worth of conversations with two people that are sources directly in everything. I have people that were connected to Omerta. Yesterday, you heard some information that came from people who were connected to Omerta, or someone who was connected to Omerta and knows the ins and outs of that gang and had to leave because of that gang. Much love, King RG4L. Salute to Big Baby for being a member for 15 months. Drop the flowers for Big Baby. All right, so I had someone connected to Omerta, which is a gang out there in South Carolina that are currently under investigation for a RICO. We got a couple of their members off the streets already. So the next set of people that I talked to were directly connected into the investigation. Now, you're going to hear one of them say, my husband told me to take this information to the police, but I don't trust the police. Like, fuck that. I said that I want to give this information to Ratchet. And husband was cool with it. So, like I said, this is not a game, y'all. I don't sit here and play with people. Janet, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Salute. I appreciate you. This ain't something that I do to play with. And I seen Alexis Ware, brother, the Smoke City dude who is locked up. Fam, if I was you, I would be smart enough to have a conversation with me. Maybe you listening to your mama with her lying ass. I'm talking directly to you, nigga. So you jumping all in my comment section, fam, that shit don't spook me, don't scare me. I'm looking straight in your eyes right now, fam. Hit me up and have a conversation with me. Otherwise, shut your bitch ass up. All right, let's get back to the content. Yeah, that was for you, Smoke City. I'm talking straight to you. Shut your bitch ass up talking to me, fam. All in my comment section sounded like a fucking groupie. Sounded like one of these groupie chicks. Y'all still believe in him? Y'all still out here listening to Ratchet? Y'all, I could just see you just waving your hands while you're doing this. Y'all still over here listening to him with his lying at. Go watch Baddies. Ain't Baddies on tonight? Get your goofy ass on and go watch Baddies or something, bro. This might not be the show for you. Salute to Big Baby for the $2. I appreciate you. She said get the likes up. Salute. Yeah, so we finna get started here tonight. So what should I do first? Should I go receipts first? Or should I go recordings? Receipts or recordings? I want to read the chat. Receipts versus recordings. What should I give y'all first? Because I'm about to connect the dots on everything here tonight. Man, I see recordings, receipts, receipts. Damn, it's like split. Receipts, then recordings. A lot of people want the recordings. Damn. It's a lot of people who want it's 50-50. I don't know. Damn. Salute to Good Times for that $10. I appreciate you. Damn, I don't know. I don't see a clear winner. But I do see a lot of recordings, but I see a lot of receipts. I already got a poll going. So yeah, I don't want to fuck up the poll we already got going. Okay, fuck it. I know how to do this. All right, look. Okay, look. My lighter, I'm gonna flip it. Heads, recordings, tails, receipts. Tails. Receipts. Tails it is. Receipts. Okay, they want to, well, not they. My lighter don't lie. So let's get started. And I want to show y'all something crazy. You know how every day my background on my computer just automatically just changes? Because I don't know if y'all know that or not, but every time I show like my background on my computer, it's something different. I don't change that shit. It just randomly just puts whatever it's gonna put that day. But I found something interesting today when I went to it, and I went to look it up. It just don't they look familiar to y'all? If you've covered the Alexis Ware case, you probably know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I'm talking about if you covered the Alexis Ware case. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe you do. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second, gang. Man. Oh, I don't even have my Instagram pulled up. Hold on, let me log into my Instagram real quick. Give me a second. I forgot to go to my Instagram. All right, boom. All right. So we get over here, right? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I want to address this first. This motherfucker right here. I want to address this shit first. So let's address this dude. Pull this. Oops. Let's pull this over here. I hate when it don't pull up over here. All right, boom. Let's address this dude. Let's address Alexis Ware's brother. Every single time I talk about Alexis Ware, he bring his big greasy ass over there and says, I refuse to address a single lie made about my sister Alexis Ware. It's draining. You have to be delusional to sit there and create made-up stories about folks you never meet or know anything about. Shut your sweet ass up, bro. And shut your sweet ass up, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm sick of you, bro. I swear I am sick of you. Just like I'm sick of this dude.
Wrong, and the family, and this, they would have hoped that you would not have done that. And yes, law enforcement knew about the video and they had it. So to the other person that was just saying, and I'm just gonna leave it at that, and the family is well aware of how the YouTube channel got the video. Because, like I said, there was only a couple of people that had it. And
This dude is mad that I had that video. Y'all remember? He got pissed off because I had got that video. So he's like, I don't know how that YouTube channel got that video, but it's only a couple people who had that video. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He's pissed off because I got that video. And they was trying to spin that narrative. Why else would you be mad that I put that video out? So hold on. We not done? Hold on. Let's go here. So it says, I seen your post about Miss Ware. Now I'm ready to tell you the conversation I had with TJ. But because of my sanity and my safety, he will know it came from me. That's why I left South Carolina. I had people following me around which caused me to shut up, but it's something TJ said that stuck with me. I know for a fact he knows what happened to her. He said, I hope they don't hurt her too much. I was the one who took him to the search, but he had a gun and I got scared. I couldn't do what I needed to. I couldn't do what I needed to do. The police was there before we got there. Then a truck spun off. This truck spun off fast. Then they told us it was safe to search. To be honest, Miss Ware was messing with her mom's husband. Also, that's the married man. I will tell you more, but my safety matters. But they know where and what happened to her. The mother. We're going to go all the way down through there tonight. We're going to go all the way down through there tonight with these receipts first and then conversation second. I had a 4-hour conversation. Hold on, let me go move over here. I had a 4-hour conversation. That's why at the end of his interview with the purple shirt, he said, and Queen, and cut it short because I had someone else on the phone when he was telling me all this Mason. 3 of them, they wanted me gone because I knew too much. He told me too much. The person was an Omerta member that was over him, and that's why he couldn't touch me. It's missing piece to the story. TJ knows, like I told him, you beat her. He said yes. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the story that I had when I last came on live. I'm fixing to put the pieces together. This person left out one important detail, and I believe she left it out on purpose. Then someone else came to me with this information, and I'm going to prove this beyond a reasonable doubt. I know the suspect that was directly involved. I know who was there that night with TJ. I am going to show you in just a minute who was there with TJ that night. You think I'm lying? I'm about to show you in just a second. You're not going to be able to dispute this shit. I'm fixing to make everybody jaws drop tonight. Renee, thank you for that membership. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Where the family at? They want to jump in my comment section, right? And talk shit. They want to jump in my comments. Where you at tonight? Pop out. Ain't nobody getting blocked. Pop out. Where you at tonight? I want to see y'all tonight. You ain't got to get in my comment section on Facebook. I'm live right here, right now. You got my full attention. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at and what we doing? Because I'm about to prove what the fuck I talk about. The thing about me, I come with facts. I come with receipts. That's why you couldn't sue me if you tried. I dare you. Sue me. If I'm lying, sue me. That's all I got to say. If I'm lying, sue me, because I'm about to show you what the fuck I'm talking about and tell me this ain't who TJ was with. Tell me I don't. Matter of fact, the bald-headed man she met at Grill Marks, I got him. I know who he is. Y'all remember the dude everyone was like, oh, it's Bruce. It's Bruce. No, it was something we missed. I can't sit up here and lie. I missed this. This part I did not see coming. What they gave to me, I missed it, and I could not believe that I did. But boy, all that lying y'all been doing. Hold on, let's see. Oh, you're talking about the family. Okay, you talking about the family. Hold on, man. You talking about the family. Yeah, all that damn lying y'all been doing. Where y'all at? Crazy Legs, thank you for the $20. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Get these likes up, man. We need to get to 700 likes. I'm fixing to make everybody jaws drop. Double tap this like button, man. We finna get started. The receipts is the fun part. But I kind of want to do it like this. I kind of want to do this. Because I'm going to show y'all this. And when I show you this, it's going to make sense when I do the recording. So we're going to stop at the receipts right here. Because I'm about to give y'all too much. I'm about to give y'all too much. But TJ knows. That's TJ when he's a kid. But who is that with you, TJ? Who is with you, TJ? I got the drop. Oh, I got the drop. Does that look familiar to anybody right there? Does that look familiar? Because I swear, if you know the Alexis Ware case, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Now, we gonna get to the good part. Let's go.
All right. So what would you have to tell me?
And y'all know I have to alter the voices, and you're gonna hear both people tell me. At first, this one was like, "Don't record me," but then I told him I have to, and they was like, "Just do what you did last time and change my voice." So whenever I play these recordings from people that are connected to this case, I want to protect them and myself, of course. But me, I put myself on front line, so it is what it is with me. But for them, I just alter their voice and change it. So I don't want nobody to get in no shit because of talking to me and me putting not the information, but the conversation out there. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta alter the voice.
Say that one more time.
No, I was calling so we could discuss the Alexis Ware.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear it. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Get it to 700 likes. Can y'all hear the audio?
Oh yeah. Yeah, about I think when it first started, maybe like a year and a half out into it. But from the beginning of the case, it was me and a few women and a couple guys that kind of linked up, and they ended up going down there one day around the first when she was first missing. When she was reported she was first missing. And they end up going into an area close to TJ's house, right? And there's a kind of some stuff there that we documented, took pictures of, sent into the police department, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since then, when that had started, we started digging into more details, connecting the dots. But while all of this is going on, of course, I know Sosa, the other baby daddy. And before I even gave him information about what we found, it was a lot at first, but I ended up giving him some information. And the information was detailed about where she could be at, the relationship between her and TJ, and, him finally getting what he wanted. I didn't realize till now that those words really made a lot more sense to what they was then.
Okay. I'm gonna replay some of that. Are y'all up to speed on what she's talking about? Because I'm gonna chop it up with y'all about what she's saying. Do y'all know who she's referring to right now? Other than TJ? Can anybody in the chat tell me who is she talking about? I want everybody to be up to speed on what this conversation is about, because this conversation is going to get really intense. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. It's gonna get. Does anybody know who she's talking about? She said the name. Y'all gotta pay attention to the conversation. She said, there you go, Sosa. She said Sosa. She's talking about Sosa. Listen.
And before I even gave him information about what we found, it was a lot at first, but I ended up giving him some information. And the information was detailed about where she could be at, the relationship between her and TJ, and, him finally getting what he wanted. I didn't realize it.
He mentioned to her he was finally getting what he wanted. Sosa mentioned something to this lady on the phone and said, he told her, I finally get what I wanted. And she said that stuck with her.
Now that those words really made a lot more sense to what they was then. But he ended up getting the information.
So understand it, her and Sosa started talking outside of the case. So she got close to Sosa. Her and Sosa started talking not about Alexis Ware no more, about other things. So I want y'all to pay really close attention to this conversation. And when it leads into the next conversation I have, and I start to show y'all exactly who is who, and I'm going to make y'all jaws drop, and y'all going to see how they set Alexis Ware up. And there's a reason why TJ's locked up. And I'm going to show y'all. Tonight, I think that we might get another arrest made. I'm pretty sure somebody somebody should have been, well, there's two people. There's two suspects I'm going to bring to the board. One we already know, and one character I'm going to introduce y'all to. Salute to Brenda Moore for that membership. I appreciate you.
I'm guessing he ended up sending it to you.
She said, I'm guessing he sent that information I sent him to you because I put that information on my live. So she's like, how the fuck did RatchetTV get this? He had to get it from Sosa. Because Sosa did send it to me.
Mm-hmm.
You end up posting it on one of your lives, but you didn't have my name on it. And I knew it was the text messages that was sent to him. From there, me and him had started more communicating, but it was kind of weird because it wasn't really about Alexis.
You hear her say that? You hear her say that? I started to speak to him, and it was kind of weird because we wouldn't speak about Alexis. Like, they stopped speaking about Alexis at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I say into the whole investigation, we kept on finding things. We started to realize that it was a certain person that was involved. And the person had a certain detail, item, merchandise, jewelry that only the suspect would wear.
The suspect had an item of jewelry that only the suspect would wear. Pay attention to what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I never told him that information because to me, I was still questioning his part in Alexis's disappearance. And the reason why I was questioning his disappearance, questioning his position, his parts in it, is because certain details had happened to me that didn't make any sense through the investigation that we was doing.
Like what?
Like when she was first missing, when they first reported her missing, and the flyer came out. His first action was he went down to the family court to try to gain custody of the little girl.
So as soon as Alexis Ware went missing, she said the first red flag was as soon as Alexis Ware went missing, Sosa ran down. At first he mentioned, I finally get what I wanted, and then he runs down to go get custody of that little girl. If you know her name, you know her name. But his daughter, he was trying to run and go get custody because he said that he finally gets what he wanted all along. This is what he wanted, allegedly. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged.
Like, okay, that wouldn't really be my main thought. If my kid's father or anything is missing, I wouldn't be even thinking about the custody at the point. I'd be trying to figure out where the parents at. So that right there was kind of a red flag. The rest of them always kept it to the side. From there, I kept in conversation with him, through text. And I'm gonna have to pull it up in my phone to pull up all these text messages and to get the people that was involved, like my team, to get all of these messages because I randomly became banned on Instagram and Facebook. So everything that I had in my text messages, which I'm pretty sure I screenshot because I screenshot everything, was gone. So whatever screenshots I don't have, they do have, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So me and him, we was talking about it, and I was telling him certain things. But as I was talking to him, I'm a real good energy reader. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I know him from, he's a friend of our family. I went to school with him. He's close to people that I know. My mom knows him, so we know him. So as I'm talking to him about the situation, about the chase messages that was sent to, that I sent to him, about a reading, through Alexis's energy, right? So I'm questioning him about certain things, and he's kind of trying to deflect certain things that I'm asking him about, dealing with the little girl, his daughter. Dealing with her mother, and TJ. So it felt felt like he was projecting a lot of pointing a finger at those two individuals, and he just wouldn't really say too much about it for her, only on account so they won't let me get her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, I'm talking to him about that, and as I'm talking to him, I'm thinking about the situation with the little girl, saying that her daddy has, it was a black truck in her daddy's yard.
Now they bring up the black truck again. Now the black truck is getting brought up again, and I know whose black truck that was. I'm about to show y'all in just a minute. That black truck is going to be the center of this live. And I'm going to prove to y'all who is connected to that black truck. Give me just a minute.
Me knowing him and his persona, it's not far-fetched if he was someone that was stalking her. Okay?
She said maybe Sosa was stalking Alexis.
Okay.
So once I started to question that narrative, even with the people that I was working with, it was one person in particular, and I was telling her about it, she was like, no, I don't think it's him, da-da-da-da. She was like, I know him, he wouldn't do that. And I'm looking at her and I'm thinking like, but I know him too. I grew up with him, we from the same hood. We went to the same school, we hang around the same people, so I know him. I don't know how much, she knows him, but she was just like, I don't think it's him, And I was like, everything adds up from the information that we found to the identifying an object of a ring that's similar to certain things that only the suspect will wear. What's wrong, Mama?
She's saying this jewelry he had on this ring that only this suspect would wear, which he is a suspect, and they had a team of people investigating this, and even though they were cool, she's looking at this like, bruh, this is you. Like everything we're finding out, this is you. You're the stalker. If there was a weird person leading her into the people, I find out through this conversation, and you'll hear it later, that Sosa is also a member of Omerta. What the fuck, right? Like, how did I not catch this? You're going to hear this later on, so I'm going to break that right now. Sosa is also a member of the Omerta gang. This is facts. Sosa, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, Sosa. You know how to contact me. Tell me I'm lying. You're not an Omerta member. But we'll prove that. Let's continue.
Well, okay. Excuse her. My little girl got a cold. So she had in her baby nose. But, so I started questioning a lot of this stuff. And as I was questioning it, it was one night in particular, which was a year ago. I had pulled back because my husband was telling me you might need to pull back. Drink is too much. You know too much about the players, the people involved. And it's just, I don't want it to, basically follow you home.
Yeah.
At this point, didn't nobody know I was staying there. They didn't know I stayed there, including him. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled back a little bit. Last year, I seen him out at the spot in this club. Wasn't even thinking about having a conversation with him,
Someone said that's why him and TJ didn't have beef. Have you ever noticed them niggas always seen eye to eye but didn't see eye to eye at the same time? They never had smoke with each other though, because they had a common enemy, Alexis Ware.
I said, hey, how you doing? He came up to me. He showed me this picture. As he showed me the picture, I'm telling him, yes, that looks, the chair in the picture looks very familiar. Because that was a picture that we took of a chair. Well, it wasn't the same picture, but the chair in the picture was the same exact looking chair that we took a picture of on the site that we went to looking for Alexis. Okay?
Yeah.
So So I'm telling him, like, yeah, this chair looks very familiar to me. You know? Like, we've seen this chair. I've seen this chair before. All right? But in the midst of it, he's trying to directly to some bricks in the chair, in the picture that has like an arrow in the bricks. And I'm like, yeah, I see that.
Wait, an arrow in the bricks.
Yeah, arrow in the bricks.
That's weird, because when I went out to that search for her, they had like arrows in the ground.
So y'all remember that. She said that he kept directing her to this picture and it had a picture with arrows in the bricks. Now, I remember distinctly when I went out to those woods, there was a brick just sitting there right by arrows. I swear, it's on camera. Go back and look at that video. Where we found that brick, it was right around that where them arrows was at. It was arrows in the ground pointing towards the water. And then we seen a brick right there. Like, wait, what the? I didn't know what the fuck this was. It looked like, and then it had a big 6, like 666 in that shit. And it looked like a fucking ritual. But the girl yesterday said that was the moped that old boy was driving. He's an Omerta member. He got a moped. That's what he does in his rituals. He throws the 6 down. Then she's telling me that was a ritual you was in, Ratchet. I'm telling y'all, I'm right there. And what I'm gonna do tonight, every dot I connect is gonna show y'all we've had this case. We just had it, we were just slightly off. But tonight, I feel like everybody out there is sick of this and they putting me on the right path and nobody wants to give information to nobody. For some fucking reason, they're just saying, give it to Ratchet. Because this is the only way it's going to get out. If you give it to the family, they're never going to tell you about it. If you give it to the police, you'll never hear about it. The only person that's bold enough to speak on this shit in South Carolina is RatchetTV. Let's go.
That's weird.
That is weird, right? I kept telling him, okay, I see the arrow. I get that. I said, but the object is pointing is the chair. You know, like this chair is very similar to what I seen, what we seen down there in the space when they went searching, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He kept trying to tell me, you know, well, do you see this? Can you see this? I'm like, yeah, I do. I said, you know what? Just send me the picture to my inbox. At the time, I did still have my Facebook and Instagram account. I said, just send it to my inbox. Let me examine the picture some more, okay? One thing about this whole ordeal is Sosa knows that I do readings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He knows I'm into spiritual crafts and spiritual attunement, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm asking him to send me this picture so I can look further into it, is to dive deep into it, the details, you know, what's so significant about this arrow, because I feel like it was just a distraction. He was trying to throw me out because I kept questioning him about the chair. So he didn't send me the picture. I inboxed him. I said, you still don't send it. He stopped responding to me. I said, okay. Cool. I let it go. About 3 months after that, I was sitting outside my apartment building. You know what I mean? This time, like I told you, he don't know where I stay here. Now, that's just something I just never disclosed to anybody, unless they're really in my circle. I end up seeing him.
Is this adding up to y'all? Tell me in the chat, is this adding up to y'all? I don't want to lose nobody. She's saying a lot. It's a lot of information to take in. You just got to pay attention. I don't know if y'all are catching it. She's slowly making it make sense to me while I'm listening to her. Because I'm like, once we finish both of these conversations, it's going to connect in a way I didn't think it would. Just pay attention.
Tired of him. Damn, he knows nothing. You know? When he realized it was me standing outside, he just locked in on me. You know? Locked in. So, you know, just like, damn, this old girl, you know, like, damn, he was shocked to see me out here. I said, okay. I ended up going back in the house after a while. So, after that, I started seeing him popping up at fucking spaces that I was at. Okay? And it wasn't like to me by random because I was going live in these spaces. And then about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes later, he's pulling up. He's in these spaces. One time he was just literally right behind me. Okay? And I just happened to turn around and see him. I'm like, shut the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck are you? You know, he didn't speak, he didn't say nothing.
So Sosa is basically stalking this chick at this point. After she found out what she found out, now she's saying every time she turns around, Sosa's popping up at all these places, but how the fuck is he everywhere I'm at? Double tap the screen if you want justice for Alexis Ware. Double tap the screen, but it's starting to make sense. The thing she's saying, this is what Alexis was going through. So there was a person stalking Alexis Ware allegedly, and there's people that were getting stalked in the Alexis Ware case allegedly.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I work third shift, so I end up, when I go outside, of course, I'm watching my surroundings because, of course, he knows why I stay here now. And it's not the fact that I'm scared of him or anything like that, but I'm very suspicious of a lot of his behavior. And I feel like he knows that I know that, you know, I'm suspicious of him. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the story and to the alignment of, you know, him going to check down to the family court, trying to get the little girl, trying to get his daughter. The grandma wouldn't give him to him. You know, they don't have a great relationship. And the Alexis relationship wasn't even great either. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like the same relationship she had with TJ, she had the same relationship with him. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, I feel like, you know, when it comes to her situation, of course, I believe TJ has some knowing about it and some dealings with it. Of course, I feel like the mother does too, because that was always the talk that me and him had about. And I told him about the situations of what we found, you know, about her story not adding up and certain things that she did that didn't make sense either. And her energy just being completely out. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I always had the certain information about him. I had it in the back. I never explored it, you know, to him. I never told him, yo, I feel like you're doing this and I'm doing that. Okay? So I always kept it in the back of my mind. But the more stuff keeps resurfacing and I keep going back into the archives of what we connected, it always goes back to him. He does have a lot of connections. Especially in the hood and authority.
She said he does have a lot of connections in the hood and with authorities. Sosa has connections in the hood and with authorities.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He does have inside connections. And this is because I know him and I know how we all hang. So I know this information to be factual. I just think, you know, he just, to me, he's really playing it real smooth to the fact that he has nothing to do with Alexis, this appearance, but I feel deep down inside he does. And I think that he thinks he knows that I know this. And this is why he's keeping an eye on me. To see how I'm going to move, see what I'm going to say. And I really just only talk to a certain amount of people nowadays versus the whole team. Because like I said, I started coursing certain people in the team because I felt like they were trying to deflect the findings, and the connections to all of it. Off the strength that they know him.
So you think Sosa has something to do with it?
I definitely do.
What about TJ?
I believe he has something to do with it. But when it actually comes to the meat and potatoes, executing the plan and all, I really believe that Sosa has a lot to do with it.
I agree.
A lot. You know, if he's in my Texas that I told him not to do.
See, people are catching on. I see a few people saying he worked for the government. He definitely has a government job. He's definitely connected in. I heard he's connected in with Illa. You can say it in the chat. I heard he was connected with law enforcement. I heard he was connected with the federal government. I heard he has a lot of connections, and this dude was a scary dude. From the information I've gathered about this dude, he was a scary dude.
Don't share this information with nobody. Let us dig more into this information. Okay? And for him to directly send it straight to you, yet really also open my eyes a lot. It's not the fact that he sent it to you, it's just the way he did it. And I'm like, telling him, wait a minute, let's keep this between you and me for right now.
Yeah.
I even told him the location where Alexis could be found. And it's crazy that, last year, they found some exact bones in a certain area that I told him where she was at.
Yeah.
I even told him the location where Alexis could be found. And it's crazy that, last year, they found some exact bones in a certain area that I told him where she was at. Now, I don't know. I even told him the location where Alexis could be found. And it's crazy that, last year, they found some exact bones in a certain area that I told him where she was at.
So we're going to stop it right there. She's saying that she told him where to locate Alexis Ware, and they find bones in the exact location that she told him about. Sosa knows that she sent him this information. Sosa knows. She did send him this information. And she said, how would she know? Look, my eyes is big. My eyes are already big, but they big as hell right now if you can see me. I don't know. This shit's starting to freak me the fuck out.
I don't know if they actually came out with the autopsy with that, but that's something that I've been trying to keep an eye out on.
I haven't heard nothing about who those bones belong to ever again.
Me neither. One thing I did catch is that the brother, Alexis' brother, said on one of his posts that it wasn't her. But I'm like, you're saying it, but the media is not saying it. The news is not mentioning it. It's not being televised.
Yeah, but he said that shit like a day or two after they discovered it. There's no way he would know that.
Right. So we have not gotten information about it. Some information from about the autopsy. But that is the same particular area I told him she could be found. It's crazy because I told him that. And he was like, well, we going to go down there. Me and the boys, we about to go down there. We about to search. And never went. Never went. And I told him, we can go too, When my team went down there the first time, they was tracked. Like somebody was following them. And I was on the phone with them while they was being followed.
I was followed too when I was out there.
What I mean is deeper than what the surface is. The shit is really deep. When it comes to, a lot of states, I know, I'm pretty sure you're probably aware of, but a lot of states dealing with gangs and dealing with people who got certain positions and being connected to certain insiders, and to the government or the police and stuff like that. But I mean, that shit really pans out down here. It does. And that's the hole I was digging into. That's the hole I was digging into. I don't know if you remember when Jack Logan did a video talking about certain.
Yeah. That's crazy. I was just talking about Jack Logan maybe like yesterday. Maybe like a day or two ago. I can't remember. It was either yesterday or the day before, but What the fuck ever happened to him? I heard that they silenced him.
They did.
And we're talking about Jack Logan. Do you guys remember Jack Logan in the chat? Remember when this first started off? Jack Logan was on that road showing you how this road leads into all of the gang territories. This road is where they took Alexis Ware down. This road is where they be rafficking rugs and rafficking all type of stuff. He showed you that road and connected all the dots in the very beginning of the case. Logan knew just like she knows. Listen to what I'm saying. The streets know what happened to Alexis Ware. Now I'm going to prove it. Just listen to the recordings and I'm going to get to what I get to when I get to it. I promise you. I got this tonight. Just pay attention. Just listen to this conversation and pay really close attention. So when I drop these receipts and put faces to this shit, you're not going to be able to doubt this shit.
After that video, you didn't see Jack Logan on social media for about a few months, and he popped back up because I ended up seeing somebody share something from a page that was his. He wasn't even talking about Alexis no more.
Now let me ask you something. Before you go back into that real quick, I just don't want to lose my train of thought. I was speaking to someone recently, and they were basically alluding to the fact that Alexis was followed by a black truck, and it was a red truck, and it was the Omerta crew, like TJ's crew. What you know about that?
I mean, when it comes to that information.
To the fact that, real quick, I just don't want to lose my train of thought. I was speaking to someone recently, and they were basically alluding to the fact that Alexis was followed by a black truck, and it was a red truck, and it was the Omerta crew, like TJ's crew. What you know about that?
I mean, when it comes to that information, I do believe that the gangs are heavily invested in this when it comes to the whole play in itself, you know, and it taking its place when it comes to the investigation, disappearance and stuff like that. Like, you got to realize these are people who are actually spending money into people who actually run the city. And these gangs are big time investors, big time looters behind these people. So I do believe that they do have a hand into it as well, because of course it's TJ. It's part of TJ crew. And it's down in Anderson.
So who do you think is all responsible for this?
The top hitters that I found out that we gained to realize who it was the mother. Not saying that the mother actually did the murder, but the mother, PJ. Of course, he knows he's a part of the whole plan of getting the kids. The main mastermind behind it would be Sosa. And the main reason that we came up with, that kept coming up, is the children, him wanting to get his child. That had actually been taught way before Alexis got missing. And I would have been, into conversations of trying to get her, trying to see her, trying to, bond his daughter, but it just wasn't happening. As much as he wants to show the text message of him trying to get Naomi, it wasn't even playing out that way, because of the current relationship that him and Alexis had in the past. Okay, it has a lot to do with why he wasn't in Naomi's life. Yeah, he ain't too right now down in jail either. So, because she became missing. But I try to look at everybody else like TJ and the mom, you know, as just the main suspects. But it's just too much came up around old boy. Too much. I don't think, like, people don't know Sosa. Of course y'all don't. So you don't know what Sosa's capable of.
Sosa was very invested. And he was like watching me, like, it was very weird. But you're not the only one that just told me this, because I ain't gonna say the other person's name, but it was a couple of people who, behind the scenes, we all were talking to Sosa, and he gave all of us weird vibes, like the way he started watching us after he would give us the information, and I don't know, Sosa just struck me as very weird.
You notice in that email, that text, I don't know if he gave you the whole text, but you notice he only gave out the information about TJ.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't give you the whole text. Maybe he did, but I didn't think he did because, you know, you go by what, you know, somebody has shared to you.
Yeah, if he would have given
So
it to me, I would have
whole
showed it.
text. There's a lot more to this. But it's very important that, you know, the words of you got what you wanted. Of course, she couldn't stand PJ ass. But Sosa finally got what he wanted. In a sense of, you know, work out the way to get Naomi. Sosa has a lot more to lose than any one of them.
Yeah, he do. He got a good job and shit.
And he has major connections, like I said. I know this because he ain't with people I know. He's a part of my family friend group. You know, like, I've been around this dude. I grew up with him in certain areas of the district. We went to school together. Yeah, even if he find out right now that I'm what I'm saying right now, it's gonna be majorly. I'm gonna be majorly watched any damn way. But the thing about me is, I'm just like him niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I didn't. I'm on the phone. But yeah, I don't give a fuck, and he know that about me too. And he know the same people that I know is the same people he know.
What vibe are y'all getting from this conversation so far? Because the next one gonna be, if you think this is something, wait till you hear the next conversation I'm gonna have. What are y'all thoughts on this conversation? Like, what are y'all thinking about this lady and her information? She definitely knows some shit. I'm gonna put that out. She definitely knows what she's talking about because she got receipts to back it up too.
You know, I finally just feel like I needed to say something because I'm just like, you know, we've been going in circles about this shit for about a year, and it just keeps coming up. It keeps coming up about him to the point I start telling other people, so other people can know this motherfucker following me. He is following me.
Who's following you?
Sosa.
Still?
In certain spots, like if I show my location, like if I'm on the, like in the hood, everything is familiar, okay? In the district. So if I should go live in a certain area in the district, you know the hell I'm at. Now, as far as now, because I have a new page, and I'm not putting, you know, my new information out of my name of my page on Facebook. I don't even have an Instagram, but I do have a new Facebook. I'm not even disclosing that information because I don't want him to figure out what my new page is. So he see my lives from that. But if I'm tagging certain people, like I did, I think the last time I saw him was on my anniversary night. And I was decisive about going live from while I was there. Because I felt like if I did, I knew he would pop up. And I'd be fucking damned if he did.
That's crazy. Oh, damn.
But I used to feel him heavily watching me. Not as much now, but it's only now if I'm out in the city, in the district, you know. But definitely even out here in my apartment, I used to definitely feel like he was out here because he had a connection out here. So that gave him a leeway to be out here in the States to see what I was doing, you know. And I almost was very ranting, like I'm, you know, in Alexis Ware situation.
Do you believe the black truck that they say was following him?
Yeah, I do.
Who owns that? Oh, well, I ain't gonna say who owns that because we don't know who it was, but do you know anybody who does have a black truck?
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen him in a black truck. And that could just be the reason because it was put on social media. At the time when this black truck was, you know, said to, you know, from the daughter's mouth that it'd be at my daddy's house, you know, I don't know if he was in that black truck because I hadn't seen him at that time out in the streets or anything like that, you know, in the district or if I was out, I hadn't seen him. But lately, when I have seen him, I have not, of course, seen him in a black truck. So I don't know if he owned one or he had owned one. But I do feel like that black truck does have a lot to do with following her.
Is Sosa connected with Omerta?
Yeah. A lot of these so-called from down at Anderson up to Greenville are connected.
I never knew he was connected to Omerta.
They're connected to a lot more of them, but definitely, yeah.
That would be, well, if that's the case. Do you remember when Alexis threatened to take him down with the feds?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was threatening TJ, and then she was threatening TJ's crew, which was Omerta. And if he connected to them, that means she was about to take the whole fucking crew down.
And there you have it right there. Alexis Ware was about to turn in and snitch on the whole Omerta crew. And if Alexis Ware gets in that damn room and starts talking, she knew too damn much about a lot of that shit based on her relationship with TJ. Based on what they knew she knew about TJ alone, which could get everybody jammed up.
And a lot of inside information, and it definitely could be a part of the reason too, of why, well, the main reason to why they needed to take her down. Because she knew the insights dealing with both her baby daddies and connections to both of these sets.
See? Two different sets, all tied to Omerta. Both camps are linked, TJ and Sosa. You take one down, you take both of them down. This is a common enemy. If she go for you, she going for me. We got to get her the fuck up out the way. And we 100 subscribers away from 198K. Can we get 100 of y'all in this room to hit that subscribe button and double tap that screen and get it to 1,000 likes? But can we get 100 people to subscribe to the channel? Let's go.
I mean, just think about how do you think she was getting this money?
Nah, you're right. I know how she was getting the money. And her mama know too.
Mm-hmm. Hell, the streets know. Like I said, I never met her because, of course, I'm older than her. He's older than her. But just knowing his insights of who he is, it's not far-fetched.
Yeah. Definitely not. Because I heard some stuff about Sosa. Mm-hmm.
You know something, trust in the street, Yeah, we know what he's capable of as well. We know the connections he got too.
So you think Sosa more than anybody?
Right, because like I said, Sosa has connection to a lot of people that I know. And a lot of these people also done did some crimes, and they done got out of it. Okay?
Mm.
Because there's deeper connection inside of the system.
Now you still out there, correct?
Yeah, I'm still in the district, but I'm on the outskirts.
So, no, don't tell me yet. So when I use your information, you want me to do the same thing I did with the last lady?
What's that?
Like just alter your voice completely so nobody know who you are? So
You might want to.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
because I do a lot of live,
So that's just the part where she's telling me just to alter her voice.
really know who this he would definitely know who it is because of conversations. So if anything, he would probably pick up just, a little bit and like, it sound like Charlie. You know what I'm saying? But only time will tell, and I'll let you know that too.
So what I want you to do is, if you could find any of those old receipts you got, I'm gonna go live tonight. So no rush if you can tonight. If not, then just give it to me when you can. But I would like to see a lot of them receipts that you got pertaining to him, so I can put some shit together.
Okay, I definitely. I will go right into.
And that's just when we ended the conversation by her telling me she's gonna give me these receipts. Now, we get to the really, really good part. Because when I had this conversation, this is going to put every piece to the puzzle together. And I'm about to bring up the receipts. I'm about to bring up the receipts for y'all. Don't worry about it. We finna get started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap that screen, get these likes. We need 100 likes.
I know, like I said, you've been on this case a little bit long, so I just had just a little bits and pieces of information I want to share.
Okay.
But I don't want to be, recorded just between me and you, because I know you got a big platform, and I just want to just kind of keep it discreet between us, because I wouldn't share this with nobody but you.
All right, so just a heads up, I'm just gonna let you know, like, I record everything just so my memory bad, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, okay. So, yeah, if you played it like how you had the other young lady's voice,
I can change your voice and just alter it completely. I can do that for you.
Okay,
but I just be having to record everything because I tell you, like, my memory will slip and I just will not remember what you said. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. You got a lot going on platform, but I'm just saying, like I said, you can, for that reason, that's fine. But if you play it on live TV or something, just make sure it be like discreet.
I got you.
But however, the like I say, I've been following this story from day one. The loophole in this missing piece of the story is a young fellow that's real close to TJ, which I believe is his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Chris Renoki Jr.
That name sounds real familiar.
Have you heard of him?
That name sounds really familiar.
Okay, if you got a chance, pull his Facebook page up.
If you can, send me the link. If you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually what I'm about to do. I'm gonna inbox you some stuff. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I know you know how to edit it and everything.
Yeah, of course.
So basically, the whole missing piece of this story is Alexis was having an affair with this guy, which they have said, and she was having an affair with a guy while he was locked up in jail, which that's been put out there as well. And allegedly, this guy was stalking her and following her and XYZ and that. Well, come to find out, she got pregnant by this guy while he was locked up. And
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I was in the third. Well, come to find out, she got pregnant by this guy while he was locked up and was dating this guy. Well, come to find out, she got pregnant by this guy while he was locked up.
So allegedly, Alexis Ware got pregnant by another guy when TJ got locked up. Now, this guy is connected to TJ, and who this guy is, I just gave you the drop, but what's really going on, we finna put this Alexis Ware case together. So if anybody left thinking I was bullshitting, I told y'all when I started exposing this shit, you're not gonna be able to deny it. Bring your ass back on over here and bring the family with you. Bring y'all ass over here and bring the family right back with you. Let's go.
And was dating this guy. Well, come to find out, she got pregnant by this guy while he was locked up and was dating this guy while he was in jail. But the guy that it was is his brother. Well,
whoa, 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 family, come dispute this.
And was dating this guy while he was in jail. But the guy that it was is his brother. While he was locked up and was dating this guy while he was in jail. But the guy that it was is his brother. Well, I'm gonna shoot you some photos.
So this is
his nephew.
This is TJ's brother?
Yes. Wow. And it's his nephew / brother because his parents were elderly parents. And both of them, as you know, recently died. His father was TJ Patterson Sr., with which he was well off. He had a mortuary and a lot of money and stuff, from what I was told. And the talk around town was possibly the father, they took Alexis' body and had it cremated at the father's mortuary. That was probably pissed.
Wait, we gotta spend. We can't. We gotta slow down. She giving a lot of information fast. We're only 2 minutes into this one. She giving it fast. She giving it up fast. Hold on, slow down. Let's rewind it. Wait, that was a lot to deal with. That was a lot. That was a tell somebody. Whoa. You need to go tag your friends and tell them to get the fuck back over to Ratchet TV. Don't leave just yet. No. We was just getting started, baby. We are just getting started. Double tap that screen. We just getting started tonight. Let's go.
And it's his nephew / brother because his parents were elderly parents. And both of them, as you know, recently died. His father was TJ Patterson Sr., with which he was well off. He had a mortuary and a lot of money and stuff, from what I was told. And the talk around town was possibly the father, they took Alexis' body and had it cremated at the father's mortuary.
Whoa. TJ Patterson Sr., before he died, RIP to him, but before he went up out of here, they're saying that allegedly they might have took this body to that mortuary that TJ's father owned. He since gave this away to another family member, but they're saying is allegedly this is what's going around, that TJ took that body and got it cremated.
That's the first story I heard. And I said, well, there could be some truth behind it because they never have found her body. So then the father died. I heard that the business, somebody else in the family took over the business. And I think like a year later, the mama died or something. But either way it goes, he has brothers and sisters. He's the baby out of his brothers and sisters. So this guy that I'm talking about on the photos I just sent you is his like brother / nephew.
Okay.
which he say twin. So those are younger photos of them that I sent you.
Okay.
These are older photos. That's an older photo of him. I mean, like, they very, very close. Very close. And look at this picture right here. This one.
Okay.
TJ with the black truck.
Oh, shit.
Look at this right here.
So he did have that black truck.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, look at this one with the black truck. That's a black truck. We know about it. We know about the Charger.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so this guy, this bald-head guy, recalled the conversation. The last time her phone was pinged was at downtown at the Grill Mart, and possibly she was seen talking to a bald-head guy.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody thought it was Bruce.
Oh, shit.
Egghead Bruce. Okay, so this is the missing link. Now, if you go to his page, he's pushed on, moved on, got a new family involved. He's married a female chick. They just had their first baby, XYZ in the third. Well, yeah, they don't have it now because I've been doing all the research. But moral of the story is, if you got on an ankle monitor and you being monitored, how you going to the beach? How you done get the luxury of beach? And his family's well off, got a lot of money. They got boats. I mean, everybody talk about look.
How did we miss this, gang? Like, this is what I said. Look, I gotta admit, I fucked up on this. I didn't see this, but this was the part I missed. I was like, I always felt like it was a missing link somewhere, and I just could not put pieces to the puzzle together. But thankfully, people fuck with me, because these people who've been investigating, they're right out there, and they've dug up a lot of shit, and they come give it right to me. They say, man, we're not giving nothing to the police. We giving it to RatchetTV. So this is the dude who, if you pay attention, look at this damn. Hold on, let me go back over here. Hold on for a second. Look at this dude, man. Remember the older gentleman with the bald head that she met at that Grill Marks? There was an older gentleman with a bald head with a black truck, and this is him. This is the older bald-headed gentleman that she had the affair with, that she was last seen with that Grill Marks. This is him, TJ's brother. This is the dude right here, bro. This is the man that we missed. How the fuck did we miss this dot right here? We missed it, but boy, we got it.
Now, if you go to his page, he's pushed on, moved on, got a new family involved. He's married a female chick. They just had their first baby, XYZ in the third. Well, yeah, they don't have it now because I've been doing all the research. But moral of the story is, if you got on an ankle monitor and you being monitored, how you going to the beach? How you done get the luxury of beach? And his family's well off, got a lot of money. They got boats. I mean, everybody talk about look. So this is so funny to me. They got boats. So the second story I heard was that him and her did something to Alexis and throw it in the water because they got access to motorboats, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then they said something about the sharks ate or whatever, then or something about the pigs who throw it out to the pigs, whatever. So everything that I'm leading to is, I know for a fact that Alexis was messing with this guy.
She knows for a fact Alexis was messing with this guy. TJ says, nephew/brother, my twin, A1, day one homie. I had a ball this weekend, my ninja. No cap. I'm proud of the young man you become. Keep striving and elevating on him. Love you, bro. This is him. This is him right here with TJ. This is him, dog. This is your culprit right here.
Because I seen them on a date together before all this took place with that little boy, with TJ's little boy. That Alexis was. So everything that I'm leading to is, I know for a fact that Alexis was messing with this guy because I seen them on a date together before all this took place with that little boy, with TJ's little boy. I didn't know who they were. I do know at the restaurant they were at together. I seen the car. I seen he had a black Charger. That I'm talking about the brother. She was driving a red Honda, and the little boy was little, like real little. And I was like, oh, they cute. You know, that's a cute. They out eating together because it was close to Christmas time, playoff time football. And I was like, you know, didn't know who they were. And I just thought I just kind of watched them in my rearview mirror, had no idea who they were. I was just kind of adoring the fact that they were together and they was in separate cars.
If this is adding up to you, I see somebody saying now it's all adding up. If this is starting to make sense to you, drop the gems. If you still confused, drop the eyeballs. If the dots are connecting now that you're hearing these conversations that I've been having with people behind the scenes, are you starting to understand this Alexis Ware case now that you understand why the fuck it's been 3 years and we've gotten absolutely nowhere? I'm starting to understand exactly what kind of game we've been playing, and it's sick.
And she put the little boy in her car, and he stood there, and then she walked back around, and she kissed him, and then they left in separate cars. This is something I have never told anybody but you, Greg, all my life. I've been contemplating. I've told my husband the story, like the same consistent story he can tell you, and he just say, you know what? Maybe you should just reach out to Ratchet and just let him know. Because, you know, we live here. Like, I went to school with Alberta. She got a twin sister named Roberta. Mm-hmm. I see Roberta all the time. I see Trina around, you know. I see Roberta around. They homely chicks. They don't dress up in that. They, you know, just country homely looking chicks. They don't do nothing. So I see them all the time. But I don't never see Alberta. I think Alberta stay in Columbia, which is like an hour and a half away from where I live. But it's just weird to me that, you know, I think with Alberta, Trina, Travis, all of them, I think they don't really know the whole story. They just know bits and pieces. And they just doing it for glam and fame and for money because, like I said, they're nothing. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way, but, you know, these chicks around here, they do anything for clout, like try to be seen and put their stuff out. Even Madison. Even Alizé, you know, the strip club that they worked at was a little rinky-dink strip club, so, you know. But, like I said, that's the missing link hole to this whole story. And I believe that when it got out, they brothers, I mean, I guess they looked there like blood, you know, sticking in water, and they knocked her out. They probably thought, well, you know, she done mess with this guy, that guy. It would never link back to me or us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think it went over a little bit beyond. If you know, I think when she got pregnant, I think when he found that out, he kind of got upset. Even when he went to Alberta, I think he got upset because Alberta really didn't tell him the truth that she was messing with his nephew brother, or whatever. But that's the missing pieces of the puzzle. All the other stuff, I don't, or us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think it went over a little bit beyond. If you know, I think when she got pregnant, I think when he found that out, he kind of got upset. Even when he went to Alberta, I think he got upset because Alberta really didn't tell him the truth that she was messing with his nephew brother. Oh.
Now y'all remember he kept saying she was fucking with a married man, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and he was mad about it. Oh man, I left her. I left her. I left her. Yeah, I broke up with her. I didn't want to be. I didn't come back around. Yeah, it all makes sense now. That's why you were so mad about that. You wanted to make it a point to say, nah, she didn't leave me. I left her. Yeah, well, now we see why she was with your brother.
Whatever. But that's the missing pieces of the puzzle. All the other stuff, I don't think anything else that they talking about has anything to do with nobody. Because Travis don't even live here. Trayvon don't live here. And then the people that live here, everybody that lives around here, all they say is, I think it's weird that the mom ain't even trying to find her own daughter. Like, she's not caring. They were, you know, Alberta did have Alexis at a young age. I think she had she was like maybe 14 or 15. I think Alberta had like 8 kids. I think. And then she didn't raise none of her kids, so that's why they don't really have a relationship with her. But they came up in like the hood. They didn't, you know, they really came up. They didn't really just come up like, you know, they was like talking about kids, but not like popular kids in school. She got a twin sister named Roberta, and she's nothing like Alberta. So, like I said, I just think that's the biggest piece of this puzzle that's missing.
That's crazy. I never knew none of
And
that.
nobody would have put it together. My husband was like, I've been talking about this for like 4 years, Chris. I'm like, Greg, there is no other link to this other than the fact that I saw them. I saw them coming out the restaurant together. I fully identified the guy before I even seen his pictures. Because my husband and his brother was talking about it. And I said, show me the guy that's claiming he's her boyfriend that's telling the story that, you know, what came up missing. So they showed me the picture in the video, and I was like, that's not the guy she was with at the restaurant. And then my husband was like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, the guy she was with, he had on a sweater like a Balenciaga sweater, a Balenciaga like Scully hat, and I said, and some jeans, and said he was driving a black Charger or a black Challenger. Do you recall you was hitting on it one night and you was getting so close? Do you recall the picture of TJ on the red car and he was on the black car?
Yes.
I tried to find that picture. I couldn't find it. I said, there it is. That's it. That's the car. That's it. And my husband looked at me, he's like, why don't you go to the police and tell them? Or why don't you go to the store? Why don't you tell Tracy? But I don't fool with Tracy saying, because she's a state activist in Greenville.
Okay.
I don't fool with what's his name, Egghead, because he's another state activist in Greenville. And I would never go to the police and tell the police anything in the state of South Carolina because they don't do anything for us, period.
South Carolina, is that true? They said, well, she said, the police in South Carolina don't do nothing. There ain't no point of going to the police. Is that how y'all feel out there in South Carolina? Let me know in the chat. Is she dropping gems? Is she dropping gems? I ain't gonna lie. She is massively bodying this case right now. She's bodying it. And she helped me put the key ingredient to this case. I got to give her props. Can't shout her out, but I give her her props. She definitely gave me the key ingredient to this case.
So I'm like, it ain't even about the money for me. Period.
Man, this is crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you just take the pieces of the information I'm giving you, go look it up. Put it together. You're the journalist. I'm just giving you the tea.
No, you won't.
Because like I said, I've been following it from day one. And the only reason why it take my attention because I went to middle school with both of them. With Roberta and Alberta. Travis, he's just using Alexis to build his platform. He's in Atlanta. He don't even live in South Carolina.
Yeah, I know he's in, he was in North Carolina when it all took off, then he moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, he's just using this whole little story stuff. Oh, I want to went home with my sister, da. Madison, she's back in North Carolina. But Madison got in trouble in South Carolina like a couple weeks ago because I seen in the jail thing down here. For like disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yep. Madison got in trouble. She had gotten arrested down here not too long ago for disorderly conduct. But this couple months ago when I seen her on arrest thing, but that you can pull that ain't nothing. But I haven't seen Alizé nowhere. And honestly, I think Alizé assisted them with the whole thing because Alizé played a big part because the reason why I'm saying that she had to know about Alexis messing with TJ's brother or whatever. And I believe she just kind of ratted her out because.
And that puts that piece together. Remember, we already knew Alizé gave the drop that she was leaving anyway. She told Alizé that she was sleeping with TJ's brother. She told Alizé that she was leaving. Alizé put the battery in TJ back like, hey, she finna dip. She been rocking out with your brother. Wooty wooty woot. Because Alizé was getting paid. Alizé's broke. They was paying Alizé for information. Alizé was watching Alexis. Alizé was watching Alexis. It wasn't the other way around. That fake mentor shit. Alexis wasn't her mentor. She was sent to Alexis. That's why to this very day, you can't find one fucking picture of Alizé and Alexis together. I've challenged someone for 3 years. Pull up one picture of them together, one video. They never fucked with each other like that. She just used to go watch her. They wasn't friends like that. She knew her because one of her dudes she was fucking was friends with TJ. They won't tell y'all the fucking truth. Alizé and Alexis were never friends. Pull the text messages up. Show us the fucking text messages, Alizé. And if you ain't got them, that's even more sus. Pull the fucking text messages up, Alizé. Why y'all want to take me to the motherfucking Steve Wilkos show? Why the hell would two people who want nothing to do with me, being Alizé and Big Burrito, Alberta, why the fuck would y'all want to take me all the way to New York? I could just do it right here on YouTube. We ain't got to go nowhere, fly nowhere. Why the fuck would I go all the way to New York to go on Steve Wilkos show for a missing case that he don't even fucking cover? Why the hell would y'all call Steve Wilkos for a fucking missing case? Who the fuck is this guy? He don't even cover that type of stuff. Why would you go to Steve Wilkos? I'm not taking my ass up there so y'all can run a play on me and make me look stupid up there. Hell no. I didn't even ask nobody to contact me about no Alexis Ware case. And Alizé don't need a lie detector test. Burrito, you do. You need a damn lie detector test. Nobody wants to hear about Alizé. That girl was sent to Alexis. They were never friends. That's why she has no knowledge and she's going to pass with flying colors because she indirectly gave that girl away. Y'all didn't even ask the fucking right questions. I'm finna go the hell off in a minute, dog. I'm finna go off.
Alizé's boyfriend, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that's in jail doing time. And I think he was telling her to keep her eyes out and open because Alexis, they looking for Alexis.
No, Alizé passed the test that she had nothing to do with. No one said Alizé set Alexis Ware up and she did this and did. No one put Alizé in the driver's seat of setting Alexis Ware up. So of course she's gonna pass. She indirectly was involved with this shit. She just gave the information up and hey, she didn't know what the fuck they was gonna do. She had no idea they was finna kidnap her. She just knew that, hey, I need information. You give it. That's just like if one of your homegirls, that's like a girl in this room. She's like, hey girl, go spy on my baby daddy. Wooty wooty woo. And then you come back and be like, hey, he got another girl over there. I think she pregnant. And then you go over there and unalive both of them. You can't, hey, look, I didn't know what the fuck they was gonna do. Shit, I just gave her the information. She had me watching them. That's the part Alizé played. You see what I'm saying? Stay woke.
It was allegedly supposed to be looking for Alexis. So I think she kind of like took that information and they all just kind of put a plot twist story together. I honestly believe somebody else was driving that car and met up with him. And another thing, this guy I'm talking about, Chris Roanoke, he lives in Anderson. So that's another thing that trips me out. He stay in Anderson.
Wow.
And the so-called cousin they keep talking about, I think that's who it is.
Gotta be.
It is. That's the only thing I can think of because he was watching he was watching the football game at his cousin's house. He never said female or male. He said at my cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
And she called and said she was 3 gallons of empty with gas. And I believe at that point in time, Alizé, him, and the cousin had already created this plot and story.
I think you're right.
Yep. And what really confused me so bad is the factor of why, okay, well, the kids could have been already in his possession, and they probably could have met up before they got to the gas station. I don't know. But the little girl, Naomi, she could have been coached, but in the video, recall when he first recorded it, he said, "There go my mama," the girl Naomi said, "There go my mama friend," when she rode by in the car.
Yeah.
And then you heard a truck. You know, they claim TJ on the truck company. I don't know. But he is well off with a little bit of money, but he's locked up now. But then the truck kind of like made a sound like the horn was like, wah, wah, and his eyes got like real big. So that the truck play and the switch could have been true when the truck pulled up at the gas station, the block, or whatnot. But if you go back and listen to that video, the little girl said, "There go," either she said Madison or Alizé, "That's my mama's friend." And then you heard a truck going, like during the time of the conversation, and TJ eyes got real big.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. So it's definitely Alizé, TJ, and that dude. All this other stuff, and I don't know, Trainer, Cloud, all the other folks, I don't think they got nothing to do. That's why it's so confusing, because there's so many picks in the fire.
Yeah, this is a lot. I can't lie.
Oh yeah. If you go pull up that dude page, I can't get too many photos off his page. These pictures that I sent you, I got on TJ page. And I was like, yep, there it is.
If you could send me his link to his page, then I can.
Oh, that Chris Roanoke? Okay, hold on. He got 3.8K friends. If I screenshot you his can you find it that way? Because I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah. If ain't that, I can figure it out.
Now I'm gonna send you this how his default picture looked. And then even when they went on the Steve Wilkos show, like, why would you have do a lot of take the test, but you won't have Alberta to do a lot of take the test? That was kind of weird to me too. I don't know what that was all about.
That they reached out to me to go onto that show.
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard when you said that too, and I'm thinking like, why would they even reach out to Ratchet after they don't put him in a whole no contest, don't even talk, whatever petition, but they want you to go on Steve Wilkos show.
Yeah, but you won't talk to me, period. You will not speak to me, you hate me, and you said I lied about everything. Why the fuck would you want to sit down on national TV and talk to me, of all people? Yeah, that was weird.
Right. And that was weird. And as far as Tracy fan, nobody give her no respect around here in Greenville, down in this area. Nobody cares about Tracy fan. We all know she do stuff just for TV, for clout. She another one just kind of build her platform. Same with Bruce. Nobody get them. Tracy don't even claim down here. She always say, "I'm from Chicago. I know this, I'm that." We like, why you always trying to jump to somebody's business, but you don't want to claim where you from? I mean, you don't even say you from here. You always holler you from Chicago. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too many people that got their hands involved.
Tracy, to me, was involved in that shit, too. And the cook.
I think she could have been. And I think so, too. I'm being honest with you. With the whole video thing, I think what happened with that, I think she wanted to try to jump ahead and be an elite to say she found something, because she's so notorious for doing that. She is so notorious for doing that. And I believe she was on the pay, on the path, reaching out to people because she went to the apartments and stuff like that. And what's so weird to me too is why nobody ever even talked to the management company at the apartments. And why did they leave her apartment vacant all this time? Her apartment stayed vacant for over a year and a half after that had happened.
Mm-hmm.
So who was paying the rent?
It's a lot of weird shit going on in this Alexis Ware case.
Yeah, it's real weird. Like, and even with the door cam stuff, that don't even, a lot of that don't even, the second one with the girl on the other side of the door looked like she was holding her phone up, recording herself. And then the first one, when she was talking to the girl, it sounded like a white girl. It didn't even sound like a black girl. She was like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And nobody ever seen, like, my homegirls don't stay in Rocky Creek. And nobody ever seen nobody in that apartment where they said that she walked up to, which is so weird.
What the hell?
She said no one ever seen nobody from that apartment. No one knows who that damn girl was that opened that door. Nobody has ever seen this chick before. Nobody could vouch for who this was in the hood. Nobody.
Yeah, because I was like, whatever happened to that neighbor? I've never seen or heard from that neighbor ever again.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, where is she? Who is she?
I know what she looked like, but I don't know who that is.
Don't nobody know who it is. And then the black truck. I don't know if you remember this or not, but one of your episodes, the girl was like, she went and got her hair done, and TJ was there, and the black truck was parked outside. You remember her? You remember that?
Yes.
Yep. That gotta be the same truck that I saw you pictures of.
Okay, if you got anything that you want to send me, I'm gonna go live tonight at 8:30 Central Time by 9:30 Eastern. So I'll put the story together and yeah. If you got anything you want to send me, any more pictures, any links, anything to help me out, I would appreciate that.
I sure will. And you got my support. You got a big fan down here. Hey, look, I don't know if there's somebody playing with me. I hope it is Ratchet, but I didn't want to just give you that information because I really think she deserves it.
Nah, I appreciate it, and I'll make sure it gets out tonight. And I will change your voice so nobody know who it is. And yeah, if you got anything else, just send it to me, and I truly appreciate that. This is very helpful.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. Talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Man. Is anybody jaws on the floor right now after all that? And I'm going to drop that video with the conversations alone tomorrow. So if y'all want to hear those conversations in full, to come back to my YouTube channel in the morning, and I'm going to post just the conversation, no commentary. I will post the entire conversation. We're not done tonight. No. We're not done. But I definitely, if you want to hear those conversations in full, just definitely subscribe to the channel and come back for that shit in the morning, because I drop those conversations separately. So there's the black trucks. It's starting to look like TJ was definitely a part of the setup crew. TJ was definitely a part of the setup crew. I already read that. Hold on, let's go back over here. Remember, I told y'all their nephew and uncle been tight since whoop. These boys go way back. Alexis Ware allegedly was dating this man along with TJ. TJ finds out about it. He's pissed. Remember, they said that she was out at grill marks with an older gentleman with a bald head. That looks like an older gentleman with a bald head. Drives a black truck. There's another black truck. It's a lot of black trucks in this crew. The cleanup crew, the Omerta boys. Man. Mr. TJ, what did you do to your baby mama? Allegedly. What did you do to your baby mama? Allegedly, TJ. And was she screwing your family? That was her ultimate get back. Remember, Alexis Ware wanted nothing more than to get her get back on you. She wanted to set you up more than anybody she ever fucked with, TJ. And you knew that. You knew that you knew she wanted you gone. Period, point blank. Alexis wanted you gone. Alexis ended up pregnant by him, allegedly. The secret got back to TJ by Madison or Alizé. They all worked together in the strip club together. Sheesh. Man. Alexis ended up pregnant by him, allegedly. The secret got back to TJ by Madison or Alizé. They all worked together in the strip club. What do y'all think about that? At Madison and Alizé, who gave that information up on Alexis? Somebody tell me who gave that information up on Alexis Ware. I need to know in the chat. Who gave that information up on Alexis Ware? I need to know in the chat. It says, for real, but blood is thicker than water. We both know with type of situations this young lady had. We all know what type of situations this young lady had going on. All suspects on deck. If I hadn't seen them together, I wouldn't have been able to link them together. And she's linking that TJ's nephew with Alexis Ware as to dating rumors. I even heard that Madison dressed up as Alexis and drove the car to the gas station. They really do look alike, body build, etc. It all makes sense why there is no camera footage, but just in case there was a backup plan with the 18-wheeler that was in place to block the camera footage. And we all know Madison is built just like Alexis Ware. That ain't allegedly. They're built just alike. They look alike, kind of. If you're looking at them, you couldn't. If you was just to see Madison with a hoodie over her face and some sweatpants on, and you just see Alexis, you wouldn't be able to tell who's the difference. If you seen one at night and one the next night, you wouldn't be able to tell. You would probably think that was the same person. Allegedly. Allegedly. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat. What are y'all thinking? Says Alizé. Who do y'all think set her up more? Alizé or Madison? Who do y'all think is more involved with the setup? Alizé or Madison? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Man. I don't know. I'm going to say, if I had to guess, I'm going to say Alizé. Because I know Alizé was directly with Alexis while all this shit was going on. I'm going to say Alizé. But I've seen stranger things, right? I have seen stranger things. It says, keep me anonymous, but the driver of the black truck in Alexis Ware case goes by Brock Red on Facebook. Allegedly. Ratchet Gang, do your homework. Remember Brock? Y'all remember Brock? Brock. Does anybody remember Brock in the chat before we continue? Does anybody remember Brock? Who is Brock? They're saying Brock also has a black truck. Who is Brock? Let me know who Brock is in the chat before we continue. They said TJ's lover. That was allegedly TJ's boyfriend in jail. His name was Brock. TJ had a boyfriend named Brock who was locked up with him. And that's probably who he was running back to with open arms. He couldn't wait to go back to jail to see Brock again. That was his boy toy. His name was Brock. I seen your post about Miss Ware. Now I'm ready to tell you the conversation I had with TJ. But because of my sanity and my safety, he will know it came from me. That's why I left South Carolina. I had people following me around, which caused me to shut up. But it's something TJ said that stuck with me, that I know for a fact he knows what happened to her. He said, I hope they didn't hurt her too much. I was the one who took him to the search, but he had a gun and I got scared. I couldn't do what I needed to do. The police was there before we got there. Then a truck spun off. Then the truck sped off fast. Then they told us it was safe to search. To be honest, Miss Ware was messing with her mom's husband. Also that married man. I will tell you more, but my safety matters. But they know where and what happened to her. The mother. So she's saying Alexis Ware's mother. Alexis Ware's mother is directly involved in this. I had an hour conversation. That's why at the end of his interview with the purple shirt, he said, and Queen, and cut it off short because I had someone else on the phone when he was telling me all this. He was telling me all this Mason. 3 of them, they wanted me gone because I knew too much. He told me too much. The person was an Omerta member that was over him. That's why he couldn't touch me. It's a missing piece to this story. TJ knows, like I told him, you beat her ass. And he said, yes. So the missing link to the story, yeah, we figured it out. The missing link to the story is this dude right here. The missing link to this story would be this, well, not this dude, this truck, a pickup truck that this dude drove. He also had another black Charger as well, but he also drove the truck that was stalking Alexis along with Sosa, who was helping set Alexis up. And Sosa knew everywhere. Remember, Sosa knew where Alexis was sleeping at night. Yeah, she was up at the casino, and she was sleeping up here in the parking lot. She was telling me everything. No, she didn't fuck with you like that. You was stalking her. That's how you knew where she was laying her head at night. She was hiding from your ass probably. How'd you know all of her locations every night? Alexis slept in the parking lot here. Alexis slept in the parking lot there. Alexis was over here. Alexis was over there. I knew where she was. And then we looked on your damn search history. You was at the grill marks. You was everywhere she was at. Sosa, we did the research and we found out you was tagging yourself in all them damn locations on your Facebook. What is we talking about? Sosa was stalking her. It's clear as day. And TJ was helping line her up with his brother, nephew, whatever. Yeah, so them stories y'all was telling, that shit don't add up no more. That shit don't add up no more that y'all was saying, TJ and Sosa. Let's continue.
No more.
Let's go over here.
Hey, wait. 45. Run it up. I need 1K. Run it up. Alright, check it. Why y'all out there slandering my name, saying I'm a suspect, all this? I done heard everything in the book, man. I'm talking about, y'all done nailed me to the cross. Y'all got me messed up, bro. I'm not one of them. But check it though. So, I'm gonna run this thing all the way back before Lex went missing. You feel me? Alright. For one, me and Lex been separated. You feel me? I left Lex. Lex didn't leave me. You feel me? So boom, I left off and up there around about October. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been out there, been back up there not one time. You feel me? Not one time. So boom, god dang on. Before Lex took this, her being missing.
Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Let them know we live, y'all. Smash the like button. Let me know y'all can.
My last 5 exes within the last 7 years, they died. Let me tell you something right quick. I'm like, what you talking about? Lex, what's up? She talking about some well, my last 5 exes within the last 7 years, they died. Huh? What you talking about? She said, I wish death upon them. I said, bro, you is tripping. You know what I'm saying? You need help, man. Get off my phone. You talking crazy. I hung up. She started sending me all type of pictures of a ladybug crawling on the ceiling, what the meanings of it, her Pisces sign, all type of weird topic. You know what I'm saying? So she fucking around later on in the week. She thinks y'all seen all the posts she was making, talking about she won the lottery, hit the lottery, and all type of shit. So she done spending
No, that was someone who was hacking into her accounts and using those big red exclamation points. Come on, man. Y'all was hacking that girl's stuff. it's starting to give like the Celeste situation. Like, what the fuck, was she gone before this? Because I believe something probably happened to her that Wednesday night. I think the Friday is just all made up. I think everybody just jumbled up a bunch of shit and made it up. I don't really believe she ever made it past Wednesday from that damn ring cam footage.
Spend the night in Augusta, at the lottery place with the kids in the car, all that. Yeah, they ain't telling all that. I'm gonna keep that shit going, nigga. I'm tired of this shit. So, boom, comes Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen my son in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Me and Les ain't been talking none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't did none of that. So Saturday, Saturday before she came missing, she called me. She was like, TJ, I'm down at my mama's house. She say, if you want to see him, you can come down here. I'm like, okay, I'll come down there. Then she changed her mind, saying that, nah, just wait, let me spend more time with him. I'm like, what you mean spend more time with him? You don't had him 2 weeks. I ain't seen my son. You ain't even let me video chat him. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, just let me spend more time. I can feel you crying through him. What you mean you can feel him crying through me? I mean, through him. I'm like, hell? I said, okay, Liz. I said, she said, but I said, can I get him Sunday, the next day? She was like, let me think about it. I said, okay, I ain't gonna argue with you. All right, cool. Get out the phone. So Sunday come. You know what I'm saying? This shit hurt my feelings so bad because at the end of the day, that's my child mother and I love her. You feel me? I know she been going through something mentally. I don't know what's going on, and that shit hurt me. So that Sunday, I called my cousin. I said, "Cuz, you going to church?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, I'm gonna pull up. I'm going to church today." You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up.
How are you gonna go to church with your cousin when you don't even practice? You practice Ifa. You don't go to church. You do witchcraft. There's no way you was going to church. That's why you're like, I'm going to church today.
I sat in the car. I didn't even get out the car, and I'm shedding tears because the shit hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it like this. So, you know what I'm saying? I go to church, we go to church, leave church. Now, mind me now, before I went to church, Lex didn't even want me to go to church. She kept on saying, TJ, don't go to church. I keep seeing you down there on oncoming traffic, like a car gonna hit you head on. She saw me a car crash, which I got in my inbox, or somebody got killed on the head on car crash. I'm like, Lex, man, listen, one thing about it, you can't stop them. You feel me? Like, whatever happened, gonna happen. I ain't scared of it. I ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta go. So, I went on to church anyway. She begged me not to go. I went on anyway. So we left church, came home, changed clothes, and went to the game and watched the NFC and the ALC game. Went to Wild Wings. You know what I'm saying? Watched the Kansas City game up there, Wild Wings. Left Wild Wings, went to my aunt's house. You feel me? She called me. And I put on speakerphone, let my cousin hear how she talking outside her head. So she got there, she was like, she said, where you at? I said, I'm at my aunt's house watching the game. So she was like, well, come and meet me on 29 at 7-Eleven if we can get the kids. She said, I'm about to run out of gas. I got like 3 miles left. I said, okay. So as she talking, she like, TJ, watch out for these cars. Watch out for a white car, gray car, black car. Now, mind me, now I'm like, okay, so I put on speakerphone, let my cousin and everybody hear. So I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. So my cousin like, boy, go get your son, boy. So I'm like, shit, I said no more. I got him up. We left. I pull up at 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting at the gas pump. I get out, go in the car. Go in the stove. I pump 35 in her gas tank, and I put 20 in mine. I come back out, get my son out the car. You know what I'm saying? She asked me, could Naomi go with me, her daughter? I was like, yeah, she can go. So I was like, she said, okay. She said, TJ, watch out for this car. She kept pointing at cars, like white car, black car, gray car. She said, watch out for these cars. She said, matter of fact, don't stop at no red lights. So I'm like, man, what you mean? I said, babe, you need help. You need to get some help. So I'm like, she was like, she know, TJ, I'm telling you. She's like, give me a hug me. So I hugged her. You know what I'm saying? The hug didn't feel right. Something wasn't right. So I got there and hugged, got in the car, and I pulled off. For y'all, the one that's in Anderson, I turn on Amity Road as I pass Welfare Church. I barely passed Welfare Church. And she got dang on, she sped around me. Bus right going out Anderson Belt Highway. So I just started calling. I'm like, where the hell she going? She supposed to be following me to my mom's house. So she said she was going to her mom's house. So I'm like, damn, that's what I called. I called about 3 times. She cut the phone off. So I go to the house. You feel me? I'm going to the house. So goddamn I call her mom. I'm like, man, you talk to Liz. She supposed to be coming down there. She like, nah, I ain't talk to her. She said, so she like, I like, man, she got the phone off. I got the kids. You feel me? So I'm like, she say, okay, I'm finna call her now. So she started calling on Facebook. Calling. Ain't get no response. We hear nothing else no more. I ain't hear nothing else. You feel me? So all y'all motherfuckers like saying I'm the suspect. I wouldn't do nothing to my son's mother, to no woman, period. I'm not built like that. You feel me? Especially someone I'm love. Yeah, we went together, but that's somebody I love. You know what I'm saying? That's my son's mother. That's my only child mother. I can't goddamn do nothing to her. I'm on ankle monitor for one. I'm not built like that for two. To kill no woman or do nothing nobody, to be honest with you.
Wait, what'd you say? You're not built like that to kill no woman. Who said she was dead? You see what I'm saying? Look at his eyes when he said that. I'm not built to do that. You did it. That's guilt that just told you. You know what you did have done to her. He said, I'm not built like that to kill no woman. Or do nothing to it. Nah, you knew what the fuck you were saying. You knew what you were saying. Look, he knew what he was saying with his evil ass.
Mother, that's my only child mother. I can't goddamn do nothing to her. I'm on ankle monitor for one. I'm not built like that for two. To kill no woman or do nothing nobody, to be honest with you. Mother, that's my only child mother. I can't goddamn do nothing to her. I'm on ankle monitor for one. I'm not built like that for two. To kill no woman or do nothing nobody, to be honest with you.
We caught that. Like, we caught that. He can get any of y'all.
I'll never be a snitch and a fucking punk. Never, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever lifestyle motherfucker got going on with the gay shit, that's their life. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. So kill that shit, nigga. Kill it. Nigga, show some proof. I don't rock like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do, because you had a boyfriend named Brock in jail. Now you're mad because you got outed.
Yeah, so kill that. All this, and then let's talk about these little YouTube channels and shit. Let's talk about her sister Jazz.
Who popped up on my channel. Jazz popped up on my channel, so he's mad that Alexis' sister Jazz was on my channel.
She talking about, we had a quote-unquote theory that she had been acting strange a week before. Like we thought that her baby daddy gave her some bad drugs. He sold drugs. Come on, man. Stop it. And then you gonna tell these peoples why you and your sister went close. Come on, tell the truth. Why you and your sister went close? Don't blame it on me. You was fucking behind her. That's why y'all not close, nigga.
So all of y'all sleeping with everybody. Alexis was sleeping with your brother. Her sister was sleeping with her boyfriend. She was sleeping with you. Sosa was sleeping with the other sister. Remember, Sosa smashed Jazz. Jazz was sleeping with Sosa. Alexis was sleeping with your brother. It was just, this was just weird, but y'all had some weird shit going on.
You know what I'm saying? Every day, nigga, we sat on the phone because you humped behind. All about no nigga. She said, I tried it. Her sister went at weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she the one that come around mess with Lex because you humped behind her, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Alberta, me and you, we talk every day. Nigga, we sat on the phone nights crying, talking to each other every day. You know I wasn't no suspect off top, nigga. Let's keep this shit a band. Like, let's go ahead and tell, when I was locked up during my time, what about that dude?
Look, this is somebody in my DM said, Eric Brock, a.k.a. Red, been swirling rumors of him being G.A. blank, Zesty. He did used to drive a big black truck. Look, this is somebody in my DM right now telling me, Eric Brock, a.k.a. Red, been swirling rumors of him being Zesty. He did used to drive a big black truck. See, that's his boyfriend right there. I ain't making this up. That's his boyfriend. They know him in the hood. He drove that big black truck. This was TJ's boyfriend. Allegedly.
Lex was messing with, having an affair with.
Let's talk about it. Who she
What
had
about that?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody speaking on that, is it?
Listen.
That's who was obsessed with her. What about that dude Lex was messing with, having an affair with? What about that? Ain't nobody speaking on that, is it? That's who was obsessed with her. What about that dude Lex was messing with, having an affair with? What about that? Ain't nobody speaking on that, is it? That's who was obsessed with her. Y'all seen the messages? She sent me the message. Tell me don't send it out. Don't send it out to nobody. Don't know. Nigga, I'm tired of motherfucker bashing my name. I'm sending it to everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. She know whatever Lex had got going on, bro. If anybody knows, she know. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Period. You know what I'm saying? I kept questioning, damn, Miss Alberta, was she talking to another dude? I mean, it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Is this a plot, a setup, or something? I mean, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So
is this a plot or a setup? What plot or setup? What? If she's talking to another dude, how can it be a plot and a setup? What are you talking about? You started to figure out she was sleeping with your brother, and Alberta didn't confirm it with you, so you was mad that she lied to you or withheld the information.
I finally kept drilling her. So one day, last Monday, she sent me the message. She said, "Oh, it hit me like a lightning bolt." Yeah, she was messing. I didn't want to be the one to tell you. Yeah, she was having an affair with this dude. Come on, man. But y'all got there. But you already know what's going on. But you just not telling the police this shit, and here it is almost a month later. What type of shit that is, bro? What type of shit that is? Come on, man, keep that shit a band, nigga. If I had anything to do with this shit, bro, them people that bitch snatched me, bro. I'm on an anchor monitor, bro. Stop bashing my damn name, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Nothing, nigga. And I'm not on bond on no murder charge. I'm on a bond on some shit I ain't had nothing to do with. Period. That's why I'm out. Yeah, true indeed. Lex, yeah, damn right. She helped me goddamn come on. You know what I'm saying? She put forth.
Why are you kissing the sky when talking about Lex? You're saying RIP to her. See, you indirectly admitting to what you know.
Shit I ain't had nothing to do with. Period. That's why I'm out. Yeah, true indeed. Lex, yeah, damn right. She helped me goddamn come on. You know what I'm saying? She put forth and work had nothing to do with.
He keeps speaking about her like she's dead.
That's why I'm out. Yeah, true indeed. Lex, yeah, damn right. She helped me goddamn come on. You know what I'm saying? She put forth and work and get my lawyer. Don't get it twisted. Now I had money. Them police put my money in their pocket. Don't get it twisted now. But yeah, true indeed. Yeah, she helped me get home. Yeah, she got them paid for the lawyer. And salute to her. I told her if we don't work out, I will always have her back, no matter what. Never turn my back on her. All these so-called friends she had and all this and that. Man, come on, man. Lex didn't deal with nobody. She didn't even deal with her own family. My family was more of a family to her than anybody. And that's straight up honest truth. And she'll tell you that. She'll tell you that. She didn't deal with her family. Where them kids went to every weekend? My house. If I was so much of a threat, a so-called woman beater, this was gonna do something to her, why she bring them kids to me? She called me because she know they're gonna be in safe hands. She know they're gonna be taken care of. Yeah, she know that. That's why she brought them to me. I wasn't the ex on that video camera. I don't know who she talking about, the ex beating on her. Man, listen. I've been going off and up there since October. We ain't even get into no application since I've been up there. Hell, she had access to everything. All my social media. But hell, I can't go nowhere. So what? She got to be talking about somebody else. Somebody else must have been up there. They don't show with me. You feel me? So like, come on, man. Stop all that cap talk, man. I've been holding back, remaining humble, not saying shit. Because I know the truth and God know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Stop bashing my name, bro. Try to kill my character. Y'all want me to cut up. I'm not going to cut up. I'm not going to leave my son. I ain't going to leave my family again. I done gave the people 9 years of my life. That shit over with. That shit over with.
And so you ain't never took care of no Naomi, so stop acting and getting on Facebook, carrying on like you was this, that, and the third.
Now they talking about Sosa. All the stars are aligning in this Alexis Ware case. We still sitting at $91. Somebody throw up that 10 piece to go ahead and get us past the honey bun tonight, man. If y'all enjoying the content, drop a $10 super chat if you're enjoying the content. Double tap that screen, get the likes up, subscribe to the channel. We almost at 198K. Let's go.
Y'all talk about it's weird that he was there for Naomi. She would leave her child. Ever since TJ dealt with her, that was a package deal. Like she know us, like she's a part of our family. Y'all see her talking about crazy stuff.
I don't even care what they flip. Flip it. I mean, they flipping the story. I ain't caring about no flipping. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Come on, man.
And so why her family
Salute V Will. I appreciate you for your third super. Thank you, V Will, for the $10.
so worried about it? Why y'all ain't been about it?
I'm about to get out Tonio. But I
remember Antonio? Y'all remember Tonio, Madison's boyfriend? Everybody was right here setting the play up on Alexis Ware. Madison, Antonio, TJ, Sosa, TJ's other baby mama, Kiera. Who else was involved? Oh, TJ's brother, Omerta boys, the Belton Wood twins. Brock. There was a list of people that were taking Alexis down because if Alexis were to get her mouth near the police, everybody was going to jail.
I'm just saying though. Hey, you hear me? Y'all stop all that cap, bro. Mix me with that bullshit. I'm gone.
Hey, I just want y'all to know he didn't come on here to try to call out anybody's family or disrespect anybody's family, but too much has been said, too many false accusations, and y'all are, you guys don't understand, we're losing sleep on our end as well. Y'all are posting pictures of a deceased grandmother, his grandmother, my mom's mom. That's too much. Y'all are taking our cousins and putting fake names behind them. This is causing them to lose. It's causing drama in their lives. So for his jobs, TJ has lost a job because people out here making false accusations. Unless you got facts and you got proof on what you're saying, keep it to yourself. It's wrong. And trust me, that if he had anything to do with it, they been came and got it. He is not best friends with no police officer in Anderson County or Greenbelt County.
Don't even deal
they
with
would have been came and got him. But it's too much. When I have to turn on Facebook and see people posting pictures talking about this is the same chair that my grandmother that we don't even have with us no more. Y'all saying this is the same chair that he used to do some harm to her. When y'all say stuff like, oh,
They be talking about that chair again. There they go talking about that chair. Remember the chair with the arrows that Sosa was pointing to? It's a bunch. All the dots are connected, man.
He put up no search party. My own son was there on the first search
Been there
party
every
TJ
day.
put together and had to go to the hospital because he was hurt because they were out there in the cold trying to look for Lex. So we lost sleep. We prayed. All we want is for her to be brought home, just like her family wants to be brought home. We have to look at Tucci, TJ's son, and say, dang, he needs his mama as well.
Facts. Yeah, like, man. And every search party, me and my partners in the woods. Why they sit in the car? I'm in the woods every day. Listen to these fake ass spiritual leaders. Goddamn telling me to go here, go there. I'm about lost my mind. I had to goddamn get back. Listen to these spiritual leaders. Oh, her she down there. She down there. I'm telling my people, come on, let's go. We down there. Man, come on, man. I'm done with all that. I just hope God goddamn gonna wrap his arms around her and bring her home to the kids and to the family. Other than that, it's out my hand, bro. And fuck. I'm about to.
On last day of work, I'm gonna get my child. That Friday morning, I called my job. I can go to my computer tomorrow. I called my job and I emailed them. Then I called and I said, "Hey, my daughter mom is missing. I don't know what's going on at this time, but I may have to change my schedule up for my child." That Friday morning, call to get my child. No response. So automatically, what I did is I'm going down there and see these white people. I'm gonna let these white people handle shit because I ain't about to go through this shit again. You know, I already go through enough with Lex. You know, when she mad, she keep my child away from me, and when she got something going on.
Listen to him. He rushed down there because he knew that Lex would be mad and keep her child away from him. But I thought that she was speaking to you the whole time she was gone. Now this story is starting to make sense now that I know what I know about you. You were not cool with Alexis. You were worried she was going to take Naomi from you, so you did what you had to do to get your daughter, you thought. But I think Alberta kind of knows what you had your hand in, and she hurried up and took the daughter so you couldn't get your hands on her.
I'm trying to away from me or whatever like that. Y'all can ask any boyfriend. She always played these games with me. She did it way before Naomi even tell. And I can prove this shit. You go on my page and see this shit. Like even before my child came, that's why when she come, you ain't going such. She been doing this for 9 years. You know what I'm saying? In and not anybody know me. Anybody know how she been with me? They know. So Friday, I get to the place. I go talk to the mediator or the caseworker that me and Alexis always had or whatever from day one. She was like, what's wrong? I said, my daughter is missing, child, and I'm trying to figure out what's the legal way to go get my child. The woman said, go get your child, that's your child. You the custodial father. She's like, hold up. Let me check my computer right quick for something. She was like, sir, there's no visitation order being placed against you. The baby mama don't have an open DSS case against you, or she don't have no DSS case with your name in it, period. You don't have no visitation order against you or nothing like that. Go get your child. She printed off all these documents for me. And she said, where's your child currently located at? I say, she's, from my knowledge, she's from the grandma's house. She said, do you have the authorities number around in that area so we can get somebody to escort you? I say, no. Let me call. So when I called some county, and she was like, no, such address, which is the grandmother, is not in our jurisdiction. Call over to Saluda County. Call to Saluda County, talk to the head sheriff, corporal. I forgot his first name. He said, hey, yeah, we can send some officers out there now and tell her, she need to call you about your child or whatever like that. If you need escorting, just come down here and we'll go. 2 or 3 times we done went and she wasn't there, but I did not know that the times that we was going, she was at these search parties. Because every search party I went to, I never seen her mother. She might have been there in the beginning, she might have been there at the end, or she might have been there in the middle, but I never seen her. Because I'm already mad. Like, I already got my child on the news. My baby mama already missing. Like, my baby mama missing. My child was the last person in the car. Then my child could probably be at some harm. Especially everybody hitting my Facebook up message. You see how your child looked in the interview? You see how your child looked in the interview? And I'm like, thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, so they do a whole interview, not me, not even gonna call me and ask me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing interviews on the news, they ain't saying nothing to me, ain't saying nothing to my family, because Naomi has a family besides that family as well. Now I got all these people trying to pinpoint me or making me out of a suspect. Everybody know where I was at that Sunday. I was watching the game before the Super Bowl.
You and TJ was doing the exact same thing, both of y'all. I was watching the game before the Super Bowl. I was watching the game. Shit, both of y'all watching the same game, huh?
Everybody knows the script for me and Lex. Ain't nothing gonna ever have no problem, nothing like that. We have our little problems. She get mad, and it is what it is. I don't like the fact that people defaming her name because they want to do it when she was here. I don't like the fact that friends that she trusts with certain pictures put this shit out when she not here. I don't like the fact that people claiming that they love her and I ain't never seen. My baby mama didn't fuck with nobody. She only had 2 friends that I know of. One initial was SW, the other one is KD. And I can't say no names because, I'm gonna keep it just like that. I hit them up. Like, y'all know of who Lex could have been talking to or whatever. They was like, nah, she ain't showed us this. But then I sent them a picture of this one person that put her name out there, put her picture. It's one person. They put her picture out there that I guess Lex trusted Alexis to talk to. Put her name out there. It's a female. And I was like, have you ever seen this person? And her friends can tell you this. Have you ever seen this person? Like, yeah, Lex showed me a picture of her a couple of times. Told me this person page. And, they was in the car and had flyers on their window and all this other stuff, shirt on with Lex on and all this other stuff. I never reached out to that person because the way that the screenshots and stuff came to me, it was like that, oh, this person was with this person, searching with this person. Then this when I started getting the screenshots from Alexis that she posted or whatever, talking to the family. And I hit her up, you can ask her, say, so what's this about my baby mama? Can you say? So she said, oh yeah, she did send me the screenshots. And I kept asking her, like, I want to see everything ahead of that particular screenshot. Because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about Lex older sister Jazz. I'm thinking about Smoke. I'm like, she wouldn't give her stuff away. She would have gave it to her brother or Jazz. You know what I'm saying? She would have rather for her brother have her car, whatever like that.
Why would she give it to Jazz when Jazz slept with you? Why are you bringing up Jazz? You see how all the dots are connecting? She would have gave it to Jazz. Her and Jazz wasn't even cool. That was easy to tell by talking to Jazz on my live. She didn't fuck with Jazz. Jazz didn't fuck with her because Jazz fucked you. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't understand. You gonna give this one person all this other stuff based off of mentorship. All your salon equipment at your house to this person. TVs, Lex got nice furniture in her house. You don't give all this to this person so she can start over. What about your brother starting over? Then they made me think that she was a suspect. It brought thoughts in my mind. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna automatically assume. I'm gonna gather my research, then I'm gonna state facts. Hit her up. Call the club on to hit him up. You know, last time I seen Lex. Oh, she called me over the weekend. Hit the family. I said, hey, this is a club on the name right here. This is number. Days went by and still no Lex. People start doing search parties, and I'm going to the search parties, but damn near in the background because I want to see the activity that's going on. And every time I was just seeing, it was a bunch of like not genuine people. Not genuine people. I didn't I didn't say nothing bad about your niece or whatever. I just stated that she gave this some of the screenshots, which is already them being out there. So you can go ahead and cut that craziness out. Stood in the background and basically I was seeing like people out here taking selfies, people out here laughing and all this other stuff. And to me, it wasn't like that. This was what is this about? This is about going and passing out these flyers, going out knocking on these doors. There's nothing funny about this situation, this scenario. So I still kept doing my own thing with the searches. I didn't need them people because I didn't need them from day one. Because I didn't feel like they was genuine. I feel like everybody was just around. They're standing around and basically just trying to get information so they could bring it back to Facebook and take it to these Facebook groups. Then like days go past and now I'm meeting all these loved ones, all these friends. Hit up a brother. A brother, me and him talked. He told me that he was in Raleigh. I say, you know, is you coming down here? He was like, I just moved. I'm gonna need some help. After strength of that's being her brother, and he can come on here and say this shit as well. I say, I'm gonna help you get down here. What does it take? So he got Son of Cash. He got Son of Cash out to get down here. And I say, you know what? I'm gonna have people sending you cash outs all day until you get here. And if I'm lying, he go in here and say I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'll post facts. Because I don't know why people said I was gathering money to keep in my own pockets. I was gathering money to help the situation.
So what are y'all thinking, man? I think that these dots are very much so connected with the disappearance of Alexis Ware and all of the fucking players that are involved. I think that we have connected the dots on every missing link. Every missing link to this case. What do y'all think? TJ's brother was 100% the missing link that nobody, and I mean nobody, could figure out. But now that we can see that black truck and who it belongs to and who it's tied to, who Alexis Ware pissed off, it's safe to say we see exactly why this case is not solved and probably will never be solved. But I feel like if y'all look at TJ's nephew / brother, I think that'll be a very, very telling story. Just my opinion. I think if you look into TJ's brother / nephew, you'll find that location that he was at that night, if it happened that night, was with TJ at that 7-Eleven. If they were at that 7-Eleven, no one knows shit. Or if you just look up his GPS coordinates, I'm pretty sure you'll find it near Alexis Ware on or around the time she was missing. If you look into Sosa, you'll see Sosa was stalking her. You'll see Sosa was the one playing on her phone. Sosa was the devil that kept calling. If there was a devil, it was probably Sosa. Because Sosa thought that he could strategically remove Alexis Ware and get his daughter and ride off into the sunset and never have to speak to Alexis again or think about her ever again because she wouldn't be here no more. I need everybody to subscribe to my channel. Also, if y'all are not on my Instagram, get on my damn Instagram. The RatchetTV is my Instagram. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. How did I do that? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Man. Oh, there you go. Yeah, go to my Instagram, y'all. The RatchetTV is my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, The RatchetTV. Type it in the chat, mods, if y'all can't see it. Also, my Facebook been blowing up. So one of my posts on today got 100,000 views covering Alexis Ware. We've been booming on Facebook talking about Alexis Ware. Get on my Facebook, get on my Discord. We be having conversations about the cases we cover. So if you're not on my Discord server, get on my Discord server. It's discord.gg/ratchet. Easy. Just type that into your web browser. Discord.gg, which is G as in Greg, /ratchet gang. RatchetGang. I'm gonna say it again. Discord.gg/RatchetTV. Get on my motherfucking Discord server. Make sure y'all are tapped in. That's where we have a lot of the Alexis Ware conversations or whatever case we cover, and we all tap into my Discord server, and we be rocking out all night and day over there. Make sure y'all got your notification bell turned on to all notifications, so anytime I go live on YouTube, you'll get your notifications. Yeah. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all believe that we have put the pieces to this case together? If you do believe so, drop the gems in the chat right now. If you think we just been over here capping, drop the caps. If you think that we are putting these pieces together, drop the gems in the chat right now. Also, make sure y'all double tap that screen and get these likes up, man. We are almost to 198,000 subscribers. We need just about 75 subscribers. So if you don't mind, just subscribe to the channel and help us reach this 200K goal we almost at. We're trying to get to 200K. We almost there. We got a couple hundred subscribers, a couple thousand subscribers left. We almost there, y'all. So make sure everybody's tapped into the channel, man. I don't know. This Alexis Ware case has took another crazy fucking turn. I don't want to hold y'all up all damn night. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to get on Discord. We're going to talk about the Alexis Ware case, and I'm going to give y'all voice to speak on it. So if anybody wants to come to my Discord server and talk about the case, discord.gg/RatchetTV mods. Can y'all just type the link out so they can go copy and paste if they can't see the link or click the link? Do me that favor. Just go to discord.gg/RatchetTV. We're going to be over there on Discord talking about the Alexis Ware case and all the stuff that I gave y'all tonight. Also, tomorrow morning, I'll be dropping the full conversation so y'all can hear it and stop and go at your own pace. I'll be dropping that conversation. It's going to be like an hour video coming in the morning. So be on the lookout. I will be dropping that video early in the morning before you go to lunch. So when you get to work in the morning, that video might be out there waiting for y'all. You never know. I'm probably gonna drop like about 9 or 10. I said it'll probably be like around 9. I'll drop the video like around 9 or 10, somewhere around there. So be on the lookout. Get back up in the morning. Think about this. Refresh your thoughts. Just sit back and chill and think about everything you learned tonight. And get back up tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna drop that conversation for y'all. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this. Well, this is Ratchet TV, and it don't get no better than this. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm out, gang. Matter of fact, I'll see y'all on Discord. I'm out. I love y'all. I love all y'all. Salute. And we'll talk about my vacation later. But tonight was the night we gave the drop on the Alexis Ware case. I'm gone, gang. I love y'all.